Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. Yes, it's very good that I can see even one Benue man here from Benue State. This is what I live for. I'll tell you short of my story small. Maybe you can tap from it. But before anything, we should always think about where we're coming from. We should think about where we're going and how do we get to where we're going. How do we start the journey first? And how do we get there? Another thing we should always think about is if we get there, that is entrance. We should always think about exits because this life is all about entrances and exits. Wherever you are, you must live there one day. Even the life that we are living is entrance and exits. The day we come and the day we will go back. So, wherever we find ourselves, it's a privilege from Almighty God. We should learn how to live with one another in peace. We should learn how to empower and support one another. Not to keep money in bank for nothing and your brother is dying. The legacy you are going to leave behind is what your children will leverage from. Your children will leverage from it. You can see your children say, you are so person, so. Yeah, your dad is. You can see somebody will be able to say something good and even help whoever that comes through. This is what we should live about. I am Ambassador Chief Dr. Badamasi Sadiq Ibrahim, also His Royal Highness. And also, I'm the Director General of Global Peace Advocacy and Empowerment Initiative. I'm the founder of Youth Initiative for Diversity in Nigeria. I'm the head of Program Infrastructure and Estate Development Committee for Pan-African Chamber of Culture, Trade and Investment. I am the National Ambassador of War Against Drug Abuse and Child Trafficking for Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am from Oyo State, from Ogbomoso to be precise. What I have done in my life is more of other places than even my place. And as I speak to you, in my family, we are very extended. My mom is from Cote d'Ivoire, from Abidjan in Abengu. My grandmother, that's my father's mother, she was a Fulani from Gombe. So you can see, we need to build our diversity back. It's very, very important. And as I speak to you, my sister is in Anambra State, in Igwe Police House as a wife, our firstborn. So you see that this diversity that we're talking about is flowing in me. My elder brother is married from Portugal State. That is from Africa. I'm a Nigerian, not a tribe. I'm a Nigerian. And I'm also an African man. I trust and believe in my country, Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria. I still believe in Africa. This is what we should know about. Drug abuse is a very bad thing. We need to really work on it. And we can't work alone. We all work together. Yesterday there was a house sport in the junior secondary school that we always host for them. As we tagged it, kick out drugs and play for peace. This is what we are trying to build with schools because we have a lot of talents. As I'm talking to you, we have Global Peace Football Club. It's just to empower the youths. That's where we brought that out. We have a camp, we have a pitch, we have a very big office in Plateau State. If you have young, talented footballers from your community that you know they're playing very well, you can resume that camp. It's not for anybody, it's for us to build them. And there's money in football. When we take out one youth and you get to sign a good deal, the rest of his family, in fact, his extended family, they're out of poverty. So as we are building the youth, we are building a nation, we are advocating for peace, progress, unity, diversity. We can channel, from there we can still channel to the sports that brings money to the country. Because if we do that and boys are signed, the country economy, one way or the other, that boy is doing something. At the same time, we will train them on how to make sure that the organization that helped them, they must do something back to that organization, either by picking one person or this, even in their salary, mandate that, okay, this comes out of your salary back to the organization. Why? Because we want to still help other children from there. So these are things that will help us from kicking out even the drugs and bad characters, and even our youths, for them not to be used during elections against each other. Because I must tell you that our youths, they are contributing a lot to the problem that we have in the country. We are the problem of the country. If another president comes, some people are attacking him, some of the youth will go to that side. He's doing good or bad, they don't care. All they want is to get something into their pocket and get something to eat, dress well, and everything. But if they are very busy already, they are working and earning something. You know, it's not going to be easy for someone to just say, you come, join us in this. How will I join you? Because I'm doing something. I have what I'm doing. I'm busy. That is why the devil's hand, an idle hand is a devil's workshop. This is just it. I am appreciating this, and I will not take it for granted. I am ready. We are open for collaboration, because that collaboration makes a lot of things to work out. We all cannot be managers. We cannot be presidents. As a president or a vice president, if you don't work together, that means you are selling yourselves out. You should learn how to work together. If you have failed as a president, you have failed as the vice president. All your ESCOs have failed. When you say your regime, your president failed. So they are tagging one way or the other, you be tagged. If your president excel, you will be proud of it. You will say it anywhere. When I was the vice president, me and my president, we did this, we did this, we did that, we did that. If they say, are you and your president, what you gonna do? Don't be money una chop our money. That's a bad record. So this is what we lack most of Nigerian youths. I'm saying it from the deepest of my heart because it's always touching me. I feel very bad when I see this. Some youth will be online criticizing the government. What do you get from criticism? Nothing. The God Almighty that creates us, He knows what we are passing through. He has already destined that we are going to pass through this. Why can't we come together, work together, pray together now? God, help us. Let this thing be easy on us. Give us a good leader, even if the good leader we have is not good. Even if a leader is doing bad thing, if you have said it, come back to what he has done that is good. Say that too. Marry them together. Don't be one-sided. These are what our youths lack. You go to the internet, you see them with 4 stories. They just want people to like and share what they have, or viewers. They want to get 1 million views so that they can make money. The innocent ones that are not aware, they don't know what those people are doing. They will view it, they will still want to share it. They will know that it is not about that. It's about what you have impacted. What have you brought to the society? What have you done that your name would not, when you go, your name will still ring bells. When he was alive, he did this, he did that. And one thing I want you to know is, if you are a truthful person and you are doing the right thing, you will face more of criticism in our country, which is very bad. We should try and bring youths up. Let's change the narrative. Let's change the narrative. The armed robbers are living free. The armed robbers, the real armed robbers, they are living free. The ones that they don't have patience, they have used themselves, they can't control their mind. One way or the other, something pushed them to do something. They are the one in jail. And there's something that pushed them. It's not as if they are real armed robbers. But they are the one. A lot of innocent people are in jail. Victim of circumstance. They are all in jail. The people that really stole the money, they are there. Our youth will still be the one they will give 50 million, 10 million, share within themselves. They will say, pro this, pro that, anti this, anti that. It's not nice. This is what we have stand for, and I will continue standing for it. I pray for Federal Republic of Nigeria, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. If he's the one that will liberate Nigeria, may God give him long life. May God let him continue to the level that we are going to be fine in the country. In every house, there's a bad head. We are not all complete. If you have a bad head in your house, you won't want him to die now. You would rather be praying for him to be. May God touch his heart. As far as it's your own. Let it not be like that. Let it be that you are praying for him. Even if it's another person's brother, do the same that you will do for your own. That we should try and be fair. We cannot be fair, but we should try. We should try to be fair. How you treat yourself, try. You can't treat your next person as you treat yourself, but try to what you try to do. Okay? Even though I'll do for myself 100%, even 30 or 50, let me do for you. This is what God Almighty says we should do amongst ourselves, our neighbors, people that live around us. Forget about tribe, religion, whatever differences that are. So the reason why I'm saying this is because as I'm talking to you, if you talk to your brother, the president talk to his cousin, your cousin will talk to maybe 3 or 4 of his friends. The 4 of his friends will talk to 1, 2, 3, 1 to 1. Let's say you talk to one, the other will talk to one, that will. We are getting what we need. We cannot get it 100%, but we can try. This is what I have to say. I am open. We have a lot of scholarship on our table. As I'm talking to you this morning, we are giving another scholarship from Indian University. I received the call at home. They are having a meeting with me. A Zoom meeting tomorrow. We are adding it to what we have. 80% scholarship, 70, 60, 100. The one that we are just giving scholarship now. This month, they gave us 90% scholarship for Nigerian students. We will give them 100 students every year. We cannot deliver it, but we will give them something. If we don't give it, it's waste. As I'm talking to you now this morning, before I left the house, that is the opportunity that opened for us again, apart from the ones that we have on ground. So we are open for partnering, with you. Whatever good initiative that we have that we can work together. We are interested in global peace summits, global peace international tournaments that can move the boys from the street. We have a lot that we have designed down. Youth diversity conferences, we should work together and always host it. It will help our youth that are coming up. We preach to them. Living together is our duty. Peaceful coexistence is our right. Let's not follow what people will tell us. You are Yoruba and Hausa. If you are not doing well, I'm supposed to have say no. You are Yoruba and Hausa. If you are doing well, I will follow you. Because I want good for my children. I want good for myself too. So this is what we should try and preach very well. If we can collaborate together with almost any organizations that are available, let's work on how to checkmate this internet publication. Let's see how we can work on how Nigerians can reduce the way they abuse social media. They are abusing it. They are abusing it. This is going to tell on us in the coming time. They are using it now. This one will come out very dark man. That will come. Everybody, they are working for their personal interest. They are not really working for anything. Very dark man came out, he's talking, he's trying. He's trying. But sometimes he will go like this, he will not come back like this. Before you go like this, check here, check middle. Yes. If you are living with your husband for 10 years, for 20 years, you have children, you have born first and second children for him, will you tell me that all his bad character, you don't know it for 20 years? Huh? Why will it be when you maybe something happened between you two in just 50 minutes or 1 hour or 24 or 54 hours or 48 hours? That is when you want to bring out what you have been doing, that you have been keeping, you are piling together. You are covering. You covered for 20 years that you have a child that has grown up, is in school, or is there, is in that. You just come out because very dark man is around. Very dark man. You need to sit down and think.
Our own very leader in the youth constituency, you are paying host to the leadership of the Northern Youth Congress of Nigeria, a formidable youth organization in the Northern Nigeria, which has been the forefront in advocating and canvassing for good governance as well as kicking against social vices in our region. We stand firmly with the belief of the founding fathers of the Northern Extraction, the late Ahmadu Bello Sardauna, who united the embers of these courts along ethnic and religious lines, Malam Aminu Kano, who fought for politics without bitterness, Sir J.S. Terika, who fought for the liberation of the minority tribe in the Middle Belt. May their gentle souls continue to rest in perfect peace. In the word of Sir Ahmadu Bello, he says, and I quote, "They are subject to the overriding need to preserve law and order. It is our determination to ensure that everyone has the absolute liberty to practice his faith according to the dictate of his conscience." And this was aptly summed up in his Christmas Day message sometimes in 1959, that here in Northern Nigeria, we are people of different tribes and religion, and what is uniting us as a people is stronger than what is dividing us. And of course, we must always remind ourselves of our deeply rooted policy in religious tolerance. Our leaders are, this message as far back as 1959 may be seen to be a message to the people of Northern Nigeria. But the Nigeria of today, the message is to the entirety of the Nigerian people, to remind us that regardless of the tribe we speak or do not speak, the religion we practice or do not practice, there is need for us to come together as one indivisible Nigeria to champion the Nigerian project. Hence, all of us must not be a Muslim, neither must all of us be a Christian. And we have been divided enough along religion and ethnic line. Election is by the corner again. Our leaders will still come up preaching this gospel of one region or the other. When it has to do with country, we have When it has to do with country, we have South Africa, North Africa, East Africa, and all of that. And when you now come to Nigeria, we have the East, the West, and the North. And when it even comes to the North, we have the Northwest, Northeast, and North Central. When you now go back to North Central, we now have people that say this one, that this, this one, that. So all of this division is something we must halt with all at all costs, because it causes us more harm than good. Over time, we have held seminars, symposiums to build the capacities of young people to become peace ambassadors, to be useful to themselves and the society. Very recently, September last year, we held another youth summit at the Nigerian Army Resource Center in Asokoro, where we brought together the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Senator George Akume, the then Chief of Defence Staff, currently the Minister of Defence, General Christopher Musa, who is also a patron of this organization, and many other notable Nigerians with their picture idea for your pleasure. The essence is for us to intensify our crusade and campaign against the intake of psychoactive substance abuse, because we are not proud to see us as northerners. We can hardly point out a state that is free from insecurity. The northeast is there. Boko Haram and Israel crisis has leveled those areas for the past 12-13 years. The northwest, banditry, kidnapping has become a lucrative business for scrupulous Nigerians. The north central is not free. Former header clashes and religious conflicts. And very recently, there were around 70 people in Kwara State. And of course, we turning all of those areas into human abattoirs. Then we felt as young people we cannot sit, put our arms and watch all of this radical evil of violence to consume us. So there is need for us to rise and speak truth to power, regardless of whose ox is God. Enough of all the condolence visits, enough of all the condolence speeches by the president, enough of charging all of the military personnel to bring all the perpetrators into book, which we are not even seeing any. So we must come together regardless of the tribe we speak or do not speak as Nigerians to challenge all of this. Because insecurity is like a rain and it does not fall on only one roof. So if it is falling on your neighbor's roof, you feel don't have any business with it. It's not my place. If it is not tackled at that level, with time it will move swiftly and begin to consume each and every one of us. Over time also, we have been calling for the increased budgetary allocation to education, because this can also be traced to the lackadaisical attitude that our leaders pay to education. In northern Nigeria today, there are states that the budgetary allocation to the renovation of government house is higher than the budgetary allocation to education. Sir, this now speaks volume to the level of attention our leaders pay to education. And that is why we are calling for the increase of budgetary allocation to education, at least to the UNESCO benchmark of 15 to 21%. So that as time goes on, we will now begin to see the increased number of out of school children in northern Nigeria, thereby posing threats to the life and the daily activities of the people living in the north. Our leaders are today is not a speech making day. It is a day for us to identify with you, celebrate your uniqueness, and submit ourselves to your mentorship. Because as far as this struggle is concerned, you are our leader. You have said it that this one, the title there must be a very long time coming. But of course, we are very aware of the trajectory and all you do in advocacy initiative to ensure that there is peace and of course leveraging and bettering the life of the downtrodden and the less privileged in the society. And we are grateful for all that you do. Of course, Mahatma Gandhi of India had in mind when he said, and I quote, that man owes to humanity to live in society better than the way he met it. And that anyone who lives in society and do not contribute anything meaningful to the development of that society, such person's life is a predicament. But sir, having gone through a track record, we are proud to say that you are born to make the world a better place and you are living up to that expectation. Of course, history will continue to be proud